Yes, sir, it's your boy Hayes. We back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm gonna let you guys know the hot plays I'm watching going to tomorrow. I do got some different plays for you. I got 2 penny stocks, and I also got a few of the plays that we already been watching. We seen Tesla, Meta, Coinbase. Tesla pretty much hit the levels I told you guys. You know, I was like, watch for this. Support was around 448, 450 on Tesla, but I was like, it'll come down to around 448, and that's where exactly, you know, it's playing around at, right? It done went, you know, usually when the stock do its thing and then it settle out and where it stops at and chill at, that's where buyer and sellers came to agreement. Okay, this is a fair price for right now. So that 448 zone. But anyways, if you break 448, continue to the upside with Tesla, we can see 454 to 460 for Tesla. For support to the downside, if 448 is broken, we're going to see 440 to 443. If 448 is broken, it could go down towards 440 and 443. If 448 holds, we're going to shoot back up towards 454, 460. That's Tesla. So Tesla, you got the coordinates, you know what to watch for Tesla. Now, him and hers, this is a kind of a new play. I'll be watching it though, but as far as like, give you something different. Him's at $34.41. This right here, I'm going to see a continuation going to tomorrow if the market holds. Support for Hims is around $32. If 32 holds, we could see a continuation with Hims going to tomorrow. And that could be around to $35, $34, $35-ish. And depending on how aggressive it wants to go, this is one of the stocks that could, you know, move very aggressive. So you want to be on the lookout for that. And as far as the downside, if 32 is broken, it's going to go back towards 31. So you want to be on the lookout for that. Next, we got Meta. I like how Meta is looking. It's at that buy zone. It's at 642, $642.67. Support is around 441, 442-ish. Right where it's at is around support. I don't want to see it go under 441.50. If it does go under 641.50, it could go down towards 636 to 637. So you want to be on the lookout for that. And for resistance to the upside, if this bad boy breaks above 643, 644, I'm gonna give it to 644. This thing could go up towards 653, guys. So you're gonna be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna also be watching Coinbase again going to tomorrow. But SPY right here, let's take a look at this. SPY's at 694.39. SPY got a resistance at 696.09. It hit the high, retested the high of today again today. So if it breaks 696.09, obviously we're going to new highs. Support is 693. If it fall below 693, this thing going right back to test support around 688. Well, I was telling you guys yesterday video, I was like support 688. If you notice in the pre-market, SPY hit 688 and then went up and tested the highs. And now going to tomorrow, psychology factor of the market. Usually when the SPY of a stock retests and visit that resistance, that high, they're usually going to sell off after that. Test it, sell off before it rebuild the momentum to go back up and break through it. But that's the psychology of the market. And most people think that. We don't care though. I'm just going with the flow of the market and what's in front of me. I'm just speaking on what be happening though in the psychology. Most people expect it to sell off, and that's what will make it go on to create an even new high. But like I said, it don't really matter. We're going to go with the flow of what's going in front of us. We react to the market, not really predict it. Predictions is good for guidance, but not mandatory for you to play out that if the market is showing you different. And you got to remember, like, every day isn't a trading day. People come to the market and you can kind of tell the first 30 minutes to an hour of the market, if it's trading sideways, like ain't really doing much, tight range, it usually ain't going to do nothing for that day. The market is just hunting liquidity, trying to just take your money from you. So I just sit on the sidelines, not trade that day. You want to trade whenever the market just comes easy, it's natural, it's like there, you know what I'm saying? Then you take those trades. Also, the first hour, like I was just saying, the first hour set the tone. That's not 100%. Nothing in the life or the market is 100%. It's all, you know, statistical. So with that being said, the first hour usually set the tone, though, what I was just saying. So you can follow that, but it don't always mean nothing. Because at 12 o'clock lunchtime, stock market could pop off and be the best day all week. So you get it. But anyway, let's carry on. The market also don't reward intelligence. It rewards emotional control. So just because somebody can be intelligent, well-rounded, know a lot about the market, somebody could be dumb as hell and don't know that much, but they have better control over their emotions and end up making a shit ton of money over their career or their lifespan. because they have emotional control. That's what the market rewards most. Markets is just a mirror of yourself. It's going to show you exactly how disciplined or impulsive you are. Small size. I always say aim small, miss small, right? Small size exposes what you would do with $50,000 or $50. The same habits and the same discipline and the same characteristics of yourself as an individual trader is going to be the same thing you take on from $50 trades to $50,000 trades. So it's very good to form those good habits with little amount of money rather than taking those stupid L's with a shit ton of money. And you like, damn, I could learn all that with way less. Most traders be addicted to action and not profits. They like, what's the hot play? Where we at? Where's that? Where's that? Where we at, Hayes? I need that money. Yeah, you addicted to the action, to the thrill of the excitement of the You need to be addicted to profits and process. Process over the profits. Okay, now that I done talk your head off about that, let's get into the 2 penny stocks that I have for you. See, usually penny stocks though ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna find new penny stocks when I'm scanning early in the morning, probably 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. It's gonna be new penny stocks that pop up for that day that probably have better potential than the ones that already ran the day before. But it is a thing called first green day. That's a strategy. Whenever a stock have its first green day after being flatlined or stagnant for a long period of time, weeks, months, or whatever, and then finally shoots up 30-40% in a day, that's the first green day. It's like the first day it was excessively green. First red day could be the opposite. Flat line, ain't doing much, all of a sudden down 30%. First red day, usually following that, the day can be a continuation of another green day. Just that next day now. Don't go off to, oh, green, green, green. No, just that one next day. And that's not 100% though. Like I said, nothing is 100%. But having these strategies, having these things in place, give you the better mindset, the better equipment to be able to navigate this market. So anyways, we're going to be looking at this, 118. Let me look at what I got for you. Support is going to be around 114. The next support area will be around 96 and 99 cents on this stock right here. So usually a morning dip by morning panic, I could see this coming down to around 96, 99 cents and then rerouting and going back up to retest 118, then 130, 140. And if 130, 140 is broken, this thing could get a move on. It could really run. Could run up to $2 to $3. So you want to be on the lookout for this. Next, I got EVTV. So this is the one that I seen at $1 this morning. I was going to alert the VIP, but like I said, penny stocks, you'll see me talking about them now probably a lot more because they have their moments to where it's hot. Like some moments, like in VIP, it was days to where I called out 7 plays back to back to back to back to back to back to back within minutes, and I made money on each one of them. And people like, oh my God, like you're going crazy. But that's not all the time. You got to understand when to go crazy, when to be hot, when to be cold, when to step back, when to add size, when to use less size, when to. This is a thing that you're going to build up over time with repetition, putting up reps, and you're going to understand it will come out clockwork. It'll be downloaded in your subconscious mind that you don't even got to think consciously of it. It's just coming to you like water. So anyways, it's EVTV at 317. Short-term support is going to be $3. Why? Because right here at $3 short-term support, that support was just built in the after hours. So it's not likely to hold because it's very short-term. So the next support area I'm going to be looking for is around 211 to 230. Why is this a wide range? Because when the stock go from cents up to $4, the range is going to be very wide on where you're going to be buying in at. You don't really want to catch the bottom or the top. You just want to take advantage of the meat of the move and also get in at a fair price to where when you get in, it's not crazy volatile on you and easily kicking you out. So anyways, around 211, 230 would be an ideal buy zone. But listen, what has to happen is this has to drop very quickly and very sharply at the open. First 5-10 minutes, meaning it's taking out stop losses, it's dropping quick, fast, it's scaring the hell out of people down to 250, maybe even $1 and some change. And then hopping in, getting in for a little 2 minutes, a few seconds, because it's going to move quick and be right out. You get what I'm saying? That's how I will play that. That's if it still have the volume, the volatility, and all that going into tomorrow. If it ain't got none of that, it ain't no need to play it. But anyways, like I said, I'm usually be looking for new penny stocks. So if you want to join VIP, just hit the 3rd tier on the home page to get access to all the plays we get in and out of. The last tier for access to me, for learning and all that. Like I say, add you both on Instagram, the BHayes Show _ as well. I love you guys. We out, and God bless you. We go.